Hello and welcome to another update video about Dogecoin. So yeah, it continues to follow the primary count here actually to the downside. The yellow count is the primary, which means that we could really see eventually the price go into our yellow, let's say, support area between 2.2 cents and yeah, roughly 5 cents. Yeah, it's a bit of an up and down here with Doge. We talked about in the last video that this could simply be here a running flat pattern in the yellow count. If we just start again to explain, the primary count here for Doge is still that we rallied down in a wave 1, which was back here in November, basically an impulse down, then an A, B, C structure, or maybe even WXY would fit better, but doesn't make a difference now in managing it. Where it reacted perfectly, just perfectly, to the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement, which is our resistance area. Yeah. So remember what we said in the last video, that really only a break above 14 cents would give us a more bullish picture for Doge. And until then, this can just be a wave 2 rally, which is corrective, which could then result in a wave 3 to the downside. We might have started wave 3. I think it's a bit too early to confirm that. The third wave would send us down. Depends on, it depends if we see here a diagonal pattern or if the third wave will be an impulse. If the third wave will be an impulse, then it will send us down quite a bit. And it should take us down fairly swiftly below 6.3 cents. But you can see how this sort of pump and dump would sometimes happen just because someone is changing a logo. That is often not trustworthy. I did mention it in the video when that pump happened. I didn't even know at the time why it happened. But that these pumps, I never trust them, rarely. And I showed you a support area, showed you the 9 cent level and highlighted as long as we're holding 9 cents, we have another chance to push higher once more. But it would be part of the primary, expectation. So basically that we would afterwards resume our move down unless we can really impulsively break above 14 cents. But really until then you are below resistance. So yeah, the 9 cent level clearly broke. So we even started a bit earlier the continuation of the downtrend. Just shows you that these quick pumps, it never makes sense to chase. In my opinion, it rarely makes sense to chase green candles. Can't imagine how many requests I got for a Doge video on that day. I bet a lot of people bought in pretty much at the high at around, 10 cents. Yeah, even though 10 cents is also, it's not only Fib resistance, it's also a psychological level. Yeah, so you do expect some kind of a reaction there. And here perfectly touched the 38.2 Fib level, which is basically the first relevant level for a wave 2. Yeah, I'm very open to the idea this could, it can't really be a C wave anymore. So maybe to make that actually also correct based on the wave count, I'd rather look at it as a WXY pattern. Let me just, so again, it doesn't make a difference. It just means it could be finished now, this Y wave, because we have 3 waves up, right? And correction down, yeah, and then 3 waves up in the Y wave, absolutely possible. Or even that's, yeah, it's, probably rather like that, right? X wave down here and then the Y wave up. And yeah, could indicate the third wave is now ongoing. I will keep you updated certainly, but unless it can now impulsively break above the 10 cent high, the focus for now remains on lower. And bear in mind that if it is the third wave that has started, and I can't really fully confirm it is, because it's a very hard chart to read, very difficult to read. But if that's the case, also the third wave will not happen in a straight line. So ultimately, in the third wave as well, again, it depends on, is it an impulse or a diagonal? I'd rather say we are here in a diagonal. Then the third wave should be an ABC structure. So we're looking at something like that ultimately, A wave down, B wave up. So you see at some point, but it probably hasn't started yet, a B wave bounce and then a C wave down in wave 3. But yeah, that's sort of the situation at the moment with Doge. Not a clear uptrend, but the best thing, in my opinion, how I would play Doge is to have a little bit of Doge, if in case you get these crazy pumps, which are never predictable because it just needs someone to put out a tweet or to change a Twitter logo, and you get these crazy pumps. So sometimes the dog just has a good day, and therefore it's always worth having some treats, right? It's worth having some Doge maybe, but that's entirely up to you. But just because of these quick moves, it's not reliable for trading. But as a bit of speculation, it might be worth a thought. Put some lunch money into it, but at least to be prepared in case we get these crazy rallies that we usually get with Doge. But yeah, that's at the moment my view about Doge. I hope you will like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.